To celebrate our 16th wedding anniversary, we took a trip to Hermann, Missouri. We love to stay there. It's this really cute little German town that has a bunch of antique shops, and there's a little art gallery. There's a lot of wineries, but we don't drink wine, so we just go for fun.
Yeah, usually the first thing we do is go to the chocolate box.
It's so good. It's all handmade chocolate. They also have like a lot of other little treats, like they have taffy and other kinds of candy, and it's so good. It's called Ricky's Chocolate Box.
And there's also a candy store that we visited. We got some pie for Elliot as a little treat for after dinner.
Yeah, and they have a ton of different candy too. Like a lot of like old candy that sounds bad. It's not old candy, but it's like old candy that you can't get at like a regular store,
Vintage candy.
That's not vintage candy. So speaking of vintage, they do have an antique shop that we always like to check out. I don't think we've really bought a ton of stuff there. I'm sorry. But it's really fun to check things out and just see what all they have, because they have a bunch of different, it's like kind of a consignment. So everything changes every week.
Yeah, and sometimes when we're there, we'll check out the town a little bit more. There's like a cool bridge that you can walk across and like some nature trails and stuff like that. But Mandy hurt her foot like a week before we left, so we kept the walking around to a minimum.
Yeah, I broke my little baby toe, and I had to have like one crutch. And of course it was raining so much that weekend too that we went. I was like, of all the times that I don't want to be like have slippery streets with a broken foot.
And speaking of vintage, we got to eat at the Vintage restaurant.
We always go there to celebrate our anniversary.
This time we also discovered an arcade that's kind of new. It's a little small, but we were able to go in there and play a couple games. But it sounds like they're working on like expanding, so I'm excited to see what that turns into.
One of the great things about Hermann is it's only like an hour away from us. And they also have this amazing place to stay called Hermann Hill Inn and Cottages. They're basically like full suites where you have a full kitchen, a fireplace, a jacuzzi tub, a steam shower. It's a gigantic room, and they bring you food and snacks. But also there's a balcony that has a hot tub.
And the balcony like overlooks the river, so it's got this like really nice scenery. So it's great in like the colder months. Like we usually go down there in October, and to go out in the cold and hang out in the hot tub, it's really nice.
We just love Hermann Hill. They are really great. Like the service is top notch. Everything there is incredible. Like very nice linens. There's everything you could need there. We had an amazing stay, and I can't wait to go back.